Yes.
Oh, well, that's weird. Because I show you
Yeah,
on
that
the X
happened
space.
twice.
Huh.
I hope it
Can you?
doesn't come across on the live version.
No, it will, and that's okay. It's not a big deal. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I don't know if whatever you, I don't know how much you heard of that, but let's see. Let me go over to my X space scene here. Oh, I don't have you up.
All I see is 414 on the. I did pull it up on my computer today so I
Gotcha.
could watch it to see the pictures. So
Give
all
me
I
a
see is 414. I don't know why.
give me a sec here.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So do you see the X space now? The X space screen?
Not yet. Let me try going back.
No, no. This will just be on the live video if you're watching the live video on
Yeah.
your computer. And then, are you on your phone for the X space or no?
I'm on my phone and I'm watching it on the computer.
Okay, yeah. So just watch the video muted on your computer and make sure you're engaging in the space on your phone.
Sure.
That's
I
what you're
am.
doing, right? Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's weird. It should be working. So maybe something is
Yeah.
going wonky on
Now
my
I
end
just
that I'll
see
figure
two
out later.
senses.
Hmm, that's weird.
Okay. So can I go?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. So the left doesn't get it about how Trump is so attractive to normal people is because he talks like us. And everybody really does talk like that. Some of them just don't want to admit it because it's not classy to say some things. But he talks just like normal people do. He says what's on his mind. He's actually very funny if you can put yourself past the TDS.
Yep.
And another thing I wanted to say about him is you're never going to convince me that as an outsider who came into politics and has been attacked by the whole of government from the charges and the accusations and the supposed key tapes, et cetera, that they don't have proof of, that they never shown, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This guy came in and he's fighting against this cabal, basically.
Yeah.
He's not a mastermind criminal, or you would have had him a long time ago.
Right.
So you have
Right.
to bend the rules, you have to make up laws, and he keeps beating all of them. And yes, he will probably get off on the um when he redoes it. What, oh god, I lost the word. When he challenges the court decision, appeal.
Appeals.
Yes. When he appeals it, the one he got charged for 34, people are like 34 counts. That's one account times 33. They put it over and over and over. It's so dumb the way that they did this stuff.
It is. And yeah, I mean, those 33 counts, still today, they will not tell the American people what the felony counts were, which means they're
No,
just
I
bullshit.
know.
They're just bullshit.
There's so much shady shit going on.
Oh, yeah.
And okay, why are we still not looking at left-wing um people who are causing, didn't they just like um graffiti the bell today?
I saw
The
that on the X feed.
anti-Israel.
Yeah, and I actually posted a reply on that. Uh, put this guy in jail now, or something like that, is what I replied. I mean, he's in broad daylight putting graffiti on a national monument.
They keep saying that the right wing is the violent ones. The we are the violent ones. We aren't the ones out rioting. We aren't the ones destroying property. We aren't the ones graffitiing everything. We aren't the ones burning American flags.
Right?
Let's
Have you?
stop this nonsense and treat everybody exactly the same.
Yeah, and that brings up a great point. I have memes out there. I don't know if you've seen them on my X, but everything the Democratic Commie-Crat Party says is what they actually are, right?
What's
Every
what they
everything that
accuse you of, they're actually doing.
yeah, exactly. Now, you
Right.
asked the question, why is no one doing anything? Well, it's pretty
They don't want
simple
to.
actually. No, it's not that. The DOJ, the Attorney General of the United States, is a commie-crat. He's a communist. He's a Marxist. He's bought and paid for by George Soros. And
How do you feel about this one world government?
well, hold on, I'll get to that. I'll finish my thought
Okay,
here though,
I figured that's where you're heading.
because you asked the question, why is nothing being done about these knuckleheads? Well, when the guy sitting in the chair at the DOJ is a communist, why would he? So,
Right.
the good news is this. Donald Trump, first of all, I'll use my big finger here. First of all, his first term, he was not a politician before that. He's a human being too. He got blindsided by a lot of Washington, D.C. bullshit to the point where he had
Hmm.
communist Marxist infiltrate the White House that were quote unquote serving his best interests. Okay?
But now he knows what he's doing, so next round
Exactly.
will be boss.
Not even that. It's his last term and he knows it.
Hmm.
All barriers have fallen. Not only does he know what he's doing now, because he's done it for 4 years, he knows
Hmm.
what to look for in people that
Exactly.
approach him as sheep's in wolf's clothing, and he will expose
Fool
them
me once,
immediately.
you know how that goes.
Exactly. Exactly. And I've never seen Donald Trump be fooled twice. Ever.
Right.
Ever. So, that's the good news. Why is nothing happening now? The first reason is because if anything did happen now, the riots will be blamed on the Democrats, the commie-crats. They can't have that.
Sure.
So you gotta wait until it's Trump's turn so they can blame it on him. And the other reason is they don't give a fuck. They want to see the country burn to the ground so they can quote unquote rebuild it in their sick, twisted utopia socialist communist manifesto. You just go read the Communist Manifesto and you'll see what I'm talking about. These people think that capitalism is not the greatest thing that's ever happened to the world, even though it is. Right? Like, can
Yes.
just even 150 years ago, guess what most men were doing for a living? They were plowing fields, sweat from their brow, breaking their backs to generate food for the society around them. That's what the vast
Sure.
majority of men were doing. What do we do as men now? And I use men very like
Loosely.
we are kings and queens and we don't even realize it. We're royalty. Like we're all royalty. And why are we? Because of capitalism, because of free market trade, because of the United States and what it's done. Rising tides lift all ships, right?
It gives people the chance to chase the dream. If you want it, you go chase it and you can make your money. And yes, there's going to always be millionaires and billionaires and people
Right.
who profit more, but it gives more people opportunity that they wouldn't have under socialist,
But let me dial it back again. Let's
Okay.
compare again I am sitting here in air conditioning, drinking a beer
Right.
of my own volition, having a great time. That's what kings and queens were only allowed to do back in the day. The rest of the peasants were working their knuckles to the bone and bleeding, literally bleeding, to make ends
Right.
meet, just so they could get a loaf of bread at the end of the day from the king or queen that was sitting up there enjoying what we enjoy today. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what capitalism does. And these communists think that there's something better out there in this world, and there's not. This side of heaven, there's not something better than capitalism. There's just not. Because the vast majority of us, yeah, there's the homeless out there, the drug addicted that you see on the side of the street. But how many do we really see on the side of the street? It's not overrun, right? And I give those people food. I truly, my heart bleeds for them. So I'm not trying to be a prick by saying this, but the vast majority of us live like so they can get the energy out of that human being. That's what communism and socialism is. Whereas capitalism is this person has unplugged from the matrix, it's Neo, and he goes and just kicks ass. And he lives his best life. Does that make sense? Uh oh. Looks like I lost you on spaces. Jen, if you can hear me, go ahead and just log out of spaces and get back in the space. And there we go. Cool. Well, yeah, for some reason your mic isn't working all of a sudden. Hmm. What are we on time? 5 minutes to go? It's a great discussion, though. Jen, thank you so much. Let's try to get you back. Give me a sec. So I can't end the space. I mean, I guess I could. Jen, I'm going to go ahead and end this space and reboot it if you just join the new space because I want your closing thoughts. So give me 1 second here. Ba-ba-da-ba-doo, ba-ba-do. Okay, let's see if this pops up. Good. What's this doing? Stop. Okay, guys, I'm still here. I'm just trying to get Jen back. Give me 1 second. Gotta love technology. It's great till it fails. Okay, Jen, if you can hear me, just popped the new space into your DM on X. Would love to hear your. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Okay, you back?
Yes, I'm back now.
Sweet. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I
That's weird.
lost you for about 2 minutes there.
Okay. Like I was just saying, technology is great until it fails.
Right.
So, basically, what I was saying, capitalism has made all of us, the vast majority of us, 99% of us, kings, modern day kings and queens, where we can just kick our heels up every night, have a nice cold beer, enjoy the air
Sure.
conditioning, and that's what you'll never ever hear these commie-crat socialists talk about because they don't want to admit how good our lives are. What are your
Hmm.
thoughts on that?
Almost like they want it for themselves, but not us for some reason.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You're really hitting on the truth there. Uh, that is such a great point. I need to do a whole episode on that. These people think that they are gods and goddesses and that we are cattle. That's how they
That they
view
are
us.
more worthy.
Yeah. They view
Do
us as
you ever
animals.
see Joe Biden or Pelosi or Harris shaking hands with a person at a diner?
Eh, why would they? They're
Where
filthy.
Donald
Why?
Trump shows up somewhere and people are hugging him and he's hugging them and he doesn't even think twice. I heard he was a germaphobe too. I don't know if that's true, but he hugs
No,
everybody.
no. I don't think. I think that's a lie from the left, a
I
backdoor
think
lie
so
from the
too.
left. The guy. I mean, you watch him. Walking with people, and he'll hold their hands. He'll hug them. Like I no, that's bullshit.
Yeah. And there's so many stories about him doing things for people that he never talks about. And you know what? My father always told me, he goes, if you do something for somebody and then announce it, you didn't do it for them, you did it for you.
That's so true. That's so true. And I actually, we're going to go a little long here, but that brings up another thought in my mind.
Hmm.
And I'm going to do a lot of episodes on this in the future. You know that I'm a Reformed Christian, and I won't bring up
How
your
do you
religion
mean?
unless you. Meaning, um, I can look at the entire Bible from Genesis through Revelation, and there's zero
Okay.
contradictions, and that's just the very simple way to put it. Okay, and I know a lot of people out there cringe at that. They're like, "There's so many contradictions." Well, there's contradictions when Satan gets in there and twists the truth. I I
Hmm.
can't get into it now because we're gonna go hours and hours if I do.
Oh yeah,
I
we can get
am
on
gonna do
religion another
episodes, but
day.
but what I am gonna say, um, and you've shared your beliefs with me, and I'm not gonna air it right now,
Hmm.
but the point I was trying to make with what you just said was this: that what did you just say? I just lost my train of thought. um,
About them being more worthy or
no, it was oh crap. I hate it when this happens. But it's probably time to wrap up. That's why. Anyways, um, mm, me being a Reformed Christian. Oh
that's
yeah,
it. I
yeah,
was asking
yeah,
you
yeah.
about
That
that.
that America today is under. You go to any church in America, a Christian evangelical church, and I use quotes there intentionally.
Hmm.
They're what's under what's called Armenian theology, and you can look it up on Google if this stuff interests you.
Oh, all
Armenian.
religion interests me.
Well, there you
I'm
go.
so
Cool.
interested in all of them
Are
because it all comes down to doing good to others as you would have them do to you. The golden rule.
Which Christ taught. Yes.
Yeah.
Um, so
It
Armenian theology is basically it's a slight twisting. So if you believe in Satan that he exists, it's a slight twisting of the truth. Very, ever so slight is how Satan operates. Meaning, he takes the truth that is the Word of God and he will just slightly twist it so that it's still super believable, but just enough
mm-hmm.
of a twist that it's a lie.
Boy, that sounds really familiar, like some people I know.
Yeah, yeah, right. So I'm gonna do a lot of episodes. I'm gonna do like a marathon on this because it'll take
Hmm.
that for me to explain my theology because it's deep. It's
Same.
really deep, and I would love to hear your feedback on it. And again, I'm not gonna air
Yeah.
your religious belief until you tell me it's okay.
Oh,
But
I'm okay anytime, but if I bring it up, we're gonna be talking for another hour, so we'll save
that's
that
what I'm
for
saying.
another
Like
day.
I'm
Yeah.
literally gonna make it like it's gonna be like a 2 week marathon, like 8 episodes worth. Because every
Sure.
Friday's Fun Friday. And I hope you can join me for Fun Friday because it's fun.
Well, Fridays are generally not good because my
uh,
husband's home for the weekend. He's a truck driver, so
well, that's
we
okay.
usually have company and everything. So Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays are out.
That's awesome because
Probably.
Friday needs to be fun. That's why I do that on the channel because we're so bogged
Yeah.
down for the week that if we don't come down for the weekends, we fuck our whole weekend over. So, with
Yeah.
that, I will wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here. I'm out of beer, and
Sure.
I gotta get a beer. I have to cheers. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can never ever leave an episode without cheers. And come on. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you
Absolutely.
were here at the beginning, but how beautiful does my hair look right now? Because I conditioned it today in the shower. Look at that!
It's wonderful. It's
It's just,
wonderful.
it's gorgeous, right? It's gorgeous.
Yeah, look at that hair. My middle son is like 6'2" and he has hair down below his butt. He's got really long hair.
Oh wow.
He's so
Yeah,
cute.
I'm about here now, I think, right where the beard ends about on my
Right.
backside. And it's almost to the point where I can pull it into a ponytail if I want, but that looks really weird. You know, that's sort of feminine. I like having the big
I think a braid would be good on you.
a braid.
Kind of
Okay.
Viking looking.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like in the front here, just a single braid.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I'm watching you right now.
Oh man, I don't know about that. I do say I have some hair ties because I am getting to the point where I'm like I'm sick of it blowing into my face. But
Right.
anyways, so with that, I always end on this because we just don't. Oh, cancel culture. Let's get rid of that. Where is that icon? There we go. 99.99. I'll even say things we worry about never happen. Don't worry about today. Don't worry about tomorrow. If you believe in a God, God has you, and
Hmm.
you just gotta live in the present moment because only that is life, guys. Only that is
Oh,
life.
we have no idea what's going to happen in the next few minutes. A plane could come crash into your house, and you
Yeah,
have no idea. So
right.
live each
So
moment to the fullest. Love people around you, and be kind to others.
I'm bad at those last two. I'm not gonna lie, Jen. Because I just
We
the
got
Sixth
work to
Sense.
do.
The Sixth Sense. Yeah, I'm working on it. You know the Sixth Sense, where he's holding the sheets.
Yeah,
He's like, I see dead people.
right.
I need to make a meme that says, I see stupid people.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I
I
go
think
out
I
into
have a meme
society.
that says that
Yeah, I go
somewhere.
out into society and I just am like, how are so many people so stupid? I need a lot
Oh,
more
I'm the
grace.
kind of person who talks to people in elevators. So,
Well, see, I need you to rub off on me because I need a lot more grace in my life when it comes to other human beings. Because I'm happy with my fur babies, because my fur babies are awesome, and they're always awesome.
oh,
Well, for
they
the most
are.
part. The little fur baby's a little terrorist monkey. I love him to death, but he tears up the house constantly. Had to finally fold again and get him a muzzle, which sucks. I don't want to have to put him in it.
Oh,
But it's like, dude, like
right.
you're eating screws and stuff. That's not good for your digestion, bro. And I don't want to come
I
back
had a
to a
dog
dead
that
dog.
would, yeah, I had a dog that would swallow a piece of steak whole and chew a piece of shit for an hour. It was
Yeah,
ridiculous.
yeah. That like
Yeah.
no, he's like, and it's because he's a scrapper. It's because I know
Hmm.
we're going long. It's not bad. I like this. He was a scrapper that came in. I shared this yesterday with 8 other bigger dogs on the streets. And when you're on the streets and you're the
Hmm.
smallest, guess what you got to do? You got to fight, and you gotta eat things that you don't want to eat. And so, unfortunately, that is just ingrained in him now to the point where, like, he's barfed up screws before. Screws. like sharp objects.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay, like I got to put you in a muzzle, bro. I like, what else can I do? I got to work. I got to be able to feed you.
Right.
And I love him to death. And it's like I can never give him up. Not only
Or
that,
you cannot leave screws laying around.
no, it's not that. He pulls them out of the walls of my RV.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
no, I don't leave screws lying around. I would never do that. No, he eats the walls and pulls screws out of the walls. Like that's how crazy this is. Yeah. So no, I would be a terrible dad if I left objects like that just lying around.
We
No.
just had a dog that went over the Rainbow Bridge and she chewed everything. Everything. The
Yeah,
stairs, the doors. I had to get metal table for my kitchen so she didn't eat the chairs anymore.
that's what I did. I had to get
And
metal. Like I had for my dog that passed, Fez. May he rest in peace.
mhm,
Cheers, Fez. Awesome dog. Black lab.
yeah.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I
Mm.
love black labs. They're so sweet.
He he was cool. Like totally just chill. And the reason he
Right.
was is because when he was about 1 year old and starting to feel his oats, he boned up on me. You know what I mean? He's like, hey, man,
Hmm.
I'm going to challenge you as the alpha. And I immediately flipped him over on his backside and got right in his face. And I'm like, no. Looked him right in the eye. And the
Yeah,
last, the
labs are
next 12
pretty
years,
good
yeah.
about
Well, yeah, but
understanding that once you
right.
do that.
So
Yeah.
the next 12 years, golden. Never even had to punish the dog.
Hmm.
Ever. Ever. This guy though,
My
whole nother ball of wax. Like he's like, dude, I came off the streets, motherfucker. You wanna fuck with me? What? What? Like, and he's such a cute little guy. Like, and his brother loves him. I love him. There's no way we can split now. But it's just a challenge. You know what I mean? It's like,
we
golly. Oh, you just cut out again on
I'm in
spaces.
the
Oh,
kitchen.
there you go. You're
What's
back.
that?
You just
Okay.
cut out again on spaces, but you're back. Are you on Bluetooth or something? Maybe that's what's going on. Oh, that's probably what it is. You just cut out again, Jen. Okay, I got to get you back real quick, even though we're over time, because I want to wrap up with you. So let me open up another space. Give me just a second. Jen, if you can hear me, I'm opening up another space. Actually, which, what the fuck, Elon Musk? Why do I pay you $150 a month for your satellite internet? Well, Jen, it doesn't look like I got you back. Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. Okay, got you
Uh,
back.
we back?
Yeah, we're back. Are you on Bluetooth or something?
No.
You're. Oh, okay.
No.
So I think what's going on, and this is gonna piss me off if this is what's happening, because we're broadcasting from space, Mr. fucking Elon Musk. You own X. I have a fucking Starlink dish. That's how I'm connected right now. So if you hear me, Elon Musk,
Oh,
why is my
it
internet
might be
dropping?
mine.
No, I doubt it. I just moved today. So sometimes when I move, because I'm a full time RVer, I've shared that before. When I move to a different park, sometimes it takes a little while for all the satellites and I don't know how it works, but
Still line.
yeah, it can be weird. So
Yeah,
it's been
maybe that's it
it's
then.
probably my end, but Elon, if you hear me, I'm telling you, bro, get your shit together. 'Cause I'm spending $150 a month on this shit. So, anyways, it's good though. Like, man, I get like 100 megabits per second up and 10 or down and 10 up consistently. So thank you for that, Elon. Cheers to you, but quit fucking with me, bro.
Right.
Okay. Anyways, you got any last 2 cents to share, Jen, before we log off here?
Let me finish my dog story. So I'm in the kitchen washing dishes and I see this dog chasing a car. And I look out and I'm like, that looks like my dog. And I look around the house and the dog's not there, but the screen is tore out of the living room window above the couch. It was my dog running down the street chasing the car.
Yeah, that's
And
my
the
little
blimp follows me, and the dog used to bark at the blimp, and I was like, good doggy. That's another
terrace
story.
monkey. That's my little Wesley. He's redhead too. He's like half red, half white.
Cute.
I I'm gonna definitely like share him online here soon. I have before, but it's buried in X now. But anyways, thank you so much, Jen. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Come back
Thank
anytime.
you.
And
I enjoy our conversations.
yeah, me too. Like you're just so easy to talk to, and
So
hopefully
are
we can
you.
get hopefully we can get other people in here to banter with, so
No
we don't have
shit.
to tear up the airwaves 101. But again, I'm not
Hey,
holding
it's
your
a
feet to the
start.
fire or anything.
Eventually, somebody will
But
get in
yeah,
here.
if you want to co-host one day a week, invitations open. Okay.
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'll be back
absolutely.
in touch.
Sounds good. You have a good night. Okay.
All right, cheers.
Cheers, everyone. Have a wonderful evening.
Night. Bye.